Hello, welcome back, Box1 here, and today we have actually a DC set. I've never reviewed a DC set before. I'll see how this goes, but this is set 76180. Yes, 76, very weird. Usually 75, but Batman versus the Joker Batmobile Chase from 2021. Comes with 3 figures, and I recently got this from a Lego haul with a bunch of extra other pieces. So, let's get into the figures first, and then we'll go on to the set. So I'm guessing we should go into Batman and the Joker first, since it is in the name. So let's get into Batman. He's your standard, pretty common Batman, but he does have that nice silky cape. He has, obviously, the one face print, as well as the whited out head, like that. And then he has a more stern one on the back. And that just does look pretty good. It looks a bit goofy with the eyes. So low down, but kind of looks cool. And then mine has some cracks because, I got him used. But, yeah, the rest of the figures are in great condition. This guy is also pretty good condition. He's pretty cool. Doesn't come with that yellow belt, but has it printed on instead. Pretty nice little figure. Also comes with a Batarang, so kind of interesting. Now, Joker is my favorite figure in this set because I've never gotten a Joker before. So, kind of cool to get this one. And he has that purple outfit, the green hair, and the white face. It looks very cool. I do quite like this figure. Doesn't have any leg or arm printing, but he does come with a crowbar. See that back printing as well as I guess a rocket launcher? So that's kind of interesting. And yeah, he's just a cool little Joker figure. I quite like this one. As I said, I've never gotten a Joker before, so pretty cool. Finally, we have Batgirl, a figure I absolutely have no idea about. I don't know anything about her, but yeah, it's a cool figure. Has a very cool cape. I will say, double-sided cape. It is that more papery texture, not as silky, but she also comes with a grappling hook, and is a pretty cool figure. I think she may. I didn't show you if the Joker had a opposite face. I'm guessing he does as well. I'll quickly show that. Yes. Oh, that's a fun face. But yeah, pretty cool. I quite like this figure. Didn't know she even existed, but she also comes with an orange skateboard, so that's pretty cool. With the figures out of the way, let's get on to the actual set. We'll start with the Batmobile, and then the Joker's car, and then finally this little small thing there. Now, the Batmobile in this set is pretty good size, and they really make this so sizable by the use of a massive car base. And I mean, like, it's ooh, rainbow. But it is really cool. Why does it do that? But yeah, it uses these big yellow wheels as well, and it has these interesting bat pieces, which I know also appear in that bigger Lego Batman movie Batmobile set. I have that one. I should build it. I don't know where it is, but I have it. And it has this printed piece on the front, which I thought was pretty cool. Trying to focus on it. Let's see if I can focus. There we go. Pretty cool. Some of these little guns, or I don't know, like rockets on the sides. Has a nice windshield, and it can sit one figure comfortably. You can probably shove 2 figures in there if you really try, but it won't work really well. Then it also has this cool flame piece on the back. You'll notice this is supposed to be a 2x4 yellow brick with an axle holes in it. I didn't get that piece. That's the only piece I was missing, so I substituted just a normal 2x4. So, no real difference, but you might want to know that. Yeah, let's put Batman in it. And he looks pretty cool. He looks like Batman in a Batmobile. So, very nice. I quite like this set. I think it's really cool. Let's get on to the Joker mobile, I guess you could call it. Now, the Joker's car, save those for later, is pretty interesting. It uses one of these big car base, or not car bases, it does use a car base, but it uses this in lime green, or light green, whatever you call this color, and then this in gunmetal gray, and those originally appeared, I believe, in Indiana Jones sets, which this really threw me off whenever I first got those pieces. I was like, what in the world does that go to? I don't recognize that from Indiana Jones set, and it goes to this apparently. But yeah, pretty cool use of pieces there. Has these, I guess, what do you call this? Big exposed engine in the front, so it's kind of like a muscle car. has this in the back, which you can actually use these, which I was talking about earlier, to fling. And that just ricocheted off my hand. There we go. Launch it right. It doesn't go far, obviously, but small little catapult feature. In the back, it has this, which will be used later. I'll show you how that works. And also has this really cool chain piece in this trans neon green. It came as an extra piece as well. I got the extra pieces to this set, which is kind of crazy to me. I feel like I never get the extra pieces to sets like these, especially when they're in big bulk hauls. But yeah, pretty cool. Comes with a hook as well. But yeah, it can fit 2 figures. I'll fit Joker in there because it's his car, obviously. And you can see what that looks like. He has to be on the sides, so we can't even reach the steering wheel, really. It would probably be better if you just put it here. And then it kind of makes more sense because it's on that one side where you can drive. You can also do it on the other side, pretend he's British or something. And, yeah. Just a pretty cool little mobile. Joker mobile, I guess you could call it. I don't know if there's a specific name for this, but yeah, kind of interesting. Let's get on to the final build, which we'll actually need this for. The final build in this set is this, I guess, I don't know, maybe an ATM, some type of kiosk or thingamabobber that you'd find outside a bank, I guess? Or inside a bank, I don't know. But it has this money sign on it, and that's a pretty cool printed piece. That could be useful in an actual bank if you make a mock. And then it comes with this, which can be removed, and it has this on top, which is actually what you attach this chain to. You shove it in there, and then the Joker can drop it and lose it, and then run away from Batman, who then pummels him or something. Pit maneuver. But yeah, this has, I believe, 3 wads of cash in there, $100 bills, and that's pretty cool. It can just slip right back in there, and the Joker can try and steal it again. Let's hope this works this time. There we go. Oh, that did not work. It works eventually, trust me. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I quite like this. Let's get on to my opinion. But yeah, this is a cool little set. I quite like it. I'm happy with the figures that were included. I like the Joker, as I said, never had him, never had Batgirl, didn't even know she existed. And then Batman's also just a cool little character, of course. I like the piece usage, really especially on the Joker's vehicle. That green, the front part, and the chain, really cool pieces. I definitely like that. Also, some of the pieces, like that massive car base on Batman's Batmobile, looks really cool. The skateboard's cool. Everything's cool in this set. I quite like it. I don't really do DC sets. I haven't gotten to DC sets since probably like 2017 or 2016. I guess 2017, since I have this polybag or whatever. But I don't really know much about DC or Marvel. I've watched a couple old Spider-Man and Batman cartoons. I've watched the first Iron Man movie, and that's it. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. I shall see you next time, where I think we'll be probably doing the medieval blacksmith. So that'll be cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.